In NDA meet chaired by Prime Minister Modi, all allies extended their support to the Prime Minister on demonetization issue. Information and Broadcasting Minister Venkaiah Naidu said, mood of the nation is in favour of Modi government. He called it a temporary pain for larger gain and rubbished opposition allegations as baseless. BJP Parliamentary Party meeting was held on Monday to chalk out its strategy for the winter session of Parliament starting on Wednesday. The meeting discussed the steps taken to curb corruption and black money. In yet another move to lessen woes by people facing cash crunch, the RBI has directed banks to waive ATM charges on all transactions done by savings bank customers till December 30th. The waiver will be applicable on transactions done by a customer through his or her own bank ATM as well as those of other banks. BJP on Monday attributed BSP chief Mayawati's criticism of the government's demonetization move to her frustration as crores of rupees she had allegedly collected by selling assembly election tickets have turned into garbage. Reiterating his commitment for fight against corruption, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said his move is directed against dishonest people and the black money hoarders. Prime Minister asserted that poor would benefit most from the move to demonetize. Visiting Israeli President Reuven Rivlin will hold talks with President and Prime Minister today. He will also review the progress of several projects being run in cooperation with Israel. A large delegation of businessmen and academicians is accompanying the Israeli President. Pakistan continues to violate ceasefire along the line of control. An infiltration bid was foiled along the LOC in NAUGAM sector on Monday. One militant was killed. Defying terrorists and separatists, thousands of students appeared in the annual board examinations in Kashmir, where life is showing signs of limping back to normalcy. There was a significant increase in movement of people and transport across the valley as the annual board examinations began on Monday. Government will reintroduce compulsory class 10th board examination for CBSE schools from 2017-18 academic year. This was announced by Union HRD Minister Prakash Javadekar in Jaipur. President Pranab Mukherjee on Monday inaugurated the India International Trade Fair, which will see participation of over 150 companies from 27 countries. Speaking on the occasion, President Pranab Mukherjee said that IITF will reinforce India's brand to compete against dominant players at global level. Sky gazers took to high-rose buildings, observatories and beaches to get a glimpse of the closest supermoon to Earth in almost 7 decades. It appeared up to 14% bigger and 30% brighter, making it a supermoon. It was the closest to Earth since 1948. It will not make a similar approach until November 25, 2034. Russian President Vladimir Putin and Donald Trump spoke on the phone and agreed on the need to normalize ties between Washington and Moscow. They agreed on the need to unite efforts in the struggle with the enemy number one, international terrorism and extremism. Suicide bombings claimed by the Islamic State group killed 15 people in an oasis town south of Baghdad and the city of Fallujah to its west. The attacks come as Iraqi forces battle Islamic State in the northern city of Mosul, the last major population center the jihadists hold in the country. Andy Murray claimed his 20th win in a row by beating Marin Cilic in a straight sets at the ATP World Tour Finals in London on Monday night. The Briton, who replaced Novak Djokovic of Serbia at the top of the rankings last week, won 6-3, 6-2. After a poor show in the opening test against England at Rajkot, Ajinkya Rahane, the only Indian batsman in the top 10, dropped 4 places to 9th in the latest ICC Test rankings released on Monday, while Chateshwar Pujara and Murli Vijay rose 2 spots each to number 11 and number 23 respectively.